Okay guys, so we're going to learn today how to do online view for Hikvision DVR. So we have just one camera here. So how to do online view. So we're going to be moving from the DVR, then we'll go to the application. So first things first, after all your setup, go to settings and go to network. Now you see this DHCP is enabled. If you disable it, you can easily edit the parameters that are inside your IP address, your IP gateway. So if you click on DHCP, what this means is that the DVR is going to pick these details from the router that you connect it to, from the internet router that you connect it to. So once this is on DHCP, it's going to pick the details from the router. Now, what we also need to enable is platform access. You can see is like this now. So you need to enable this. This needs to be enabled. So you need to enable this. You can see this. You can see it's offline. Now, this is stream encryption. Basically what it means is that for your video footage as you're taking online to be encrypted. So if you want that, you can enable this. You understand? So this is how to encrypt your video footage online. Extra security for your video footage. Now we have here the verification code. The verification code, you can see it here. Now you can edit this to something that you want. Anything that you want to edit it to, you can edit the verification code to something else that you can remember. If you want, you can do that. You can see apply, so confirm. So this verification code is needed when most times if you are sharing to someone else, if you are sharing to another user, maybe you and your wife want to have access to the footage. So when you share, they are going to ask for this verification code. It's going to ask for it. So you just input it on the phone, it will go. Another instance where the verification code is needed is also when you are adding, when the person that you're adding it is adding with serial number. If you're adding this device with a serial number, you need this verification code also. So once this is done, you need a router. So this is a type of router. It can be your home router that is wired, but it has to have a LAN port. It has to have a LAN port that the network of the NVR or DVR is connected to. So we are going to use this router for now so that we see take the device online. So take notice of this. You can see this. This is what you have to enable. So let me plug. So what we'll do now is to plug our router to our DVR. So you have to make sure it's online. You can access the internet through that very router. The simple way to do that is to connect your phone to that router. So once you connect your phone to the router, if you can go online and do things online, meaning that that router is online. So we've plugged the router now to the DVR. We'll just wait for a little time. Just wait for some few seconds. You can see it's still offline. You can see I told you to take notice of these parameters. Now the router has given the DVR or NVR machine its own IP address and gateway. So that is because it's on DHCP, it will automatically pick these details from the router. So now you can see now our device is online. Our device is online. So from here now we go over to our mobile app, our eConnect mobile app. You can download eConnect from Play Store, eConnect for end user. So go over to our mobile app now to add this device to our eConnect account. So we will go over to this is our phone now. So you can download the app from either Play Store, App Store, iOS or Android. So what you're going to see is eConnect to end user. You can see eConnect to end user. So I don't want to update it now, but mine needs some updates. But let's go over to the app since I already have it on my phone. So once you have downloaded, you either register or if you have an account before, you just sign in. Now let me show you something about this register. When you are doing your registration, you can see it will automatically, due to your location on your phone, to pick the country. Mine is Nigeria, so let me choose like this. Now this is email address. And you can also use your mobile number, register by mobile number. But I always recommend you use email. It's always better to use an email address for the registration because they are going to send you an OTP. And usually email is faster. You get the OTP or the security code faster on your email than in your mobile phone. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let me log in on my own device. I already have an account. Just log in. Now, add device. Once you log in, this is what you see. This is how you add your device. You tap on this add. Now you go to scan QR code. To scan, just go over and scan this barcode that you find in your iConnect platform. See, iConnect, just scan the barcode that is here. Once you scan, click on add. Now you click on next. Now you can name it here, any name that you want. You can easily name it anything that you want, or you can skip if you want. Like this one, I can just say oh. I can do that, save it here, or I just skip, or you can just skip and leave it as a default. Let me skip. Now this one is telling you, do you want to share to a service provider, an installer or something? But if you don't want that, just skip. Now this is the device. This is the device. You can see we have just one camera on it. This is the device and it's online. So this is basically how to add your DVR or NVR to your mobile application. You can do playback. This is playback. You can easily do playback. So you can take a picture of what is happening at that very instant on that camera, or you can also record. So that is how to add your device to the Hikvision DVR, to the Hikvision iConnect app. Now also there are other options you can use. Let me delete this and show you, just in case. Sometimes if you are scanning this barcode, that is here, it will not scan. So in instances like that, what do? You will see this very icon here. Tap on it. Now it will tell you to enter the serial number. Enter the serial number of that device. You enter the serial number of that device. So you can either find the serial number. It should be on the body of the DVR. So you impute the serial number of that device, and you can easily use that to add the device online. Let me try and get my serial number. So then you click on this save icon up. You can see add, next thing, add. Now it will tell you to enter a security code or verification code. Like I told you from the initial, the verification code is on that platform access. You see there, that is the verification code that is asking for. So you just impute your verification code and click on OK. So this method is mostly used when the person you're adding it to the phone is not present where you have your television, or where you have the monitor, where you have the machine. So you can easily send the person these details, the serial number and the verification code of the device. Wherever they are, they should just register. If they're outside the country or outside the country that you are in, when they are doing the registration, they should pick the country where you have the device. For example, I'm in Nigeria. I want to add somebody that is in the US. So during the registration of the Hikconnect app, if they are doing their registration on this Hikconnect to create an account, so they should pick Nigeria. They should pick Nigeria because the device, the DVR or NVR, is in Nigeria and not in US. So they should pick the device, this very Nigeria. Most times it will, on default, since they are outside in the US, it's just going to pick US automatically. And once you go like that, you're going to have issues when adding it. So it's always tell them to pick the region or country where you have the device, the DVR or the NVR. So with that, they can easily add it on their own device wherever they are, using the serial number and the verification code. So this is just the process to take your device online, to view, remote view or online view on your phone.